race into the valley. I mean, this is major, all four.
Oh, yeah, it's a big deal.
Going to be crowned right here. And we understand why when we have weather like this, at least early into the weekend. Thank you so much for starting your Friday with us. We appreciate it. Kaylee O'Kelly for ABC 15 Mornings right here in studio.
And I'm Nick Soletti. We say happy Friday to you. You made it to the end of a week, a very busy week in a lot of different ways. Want to talk about that most accurate forecast, though, because there are some big changes coming our way. Let's bring in meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Iris, I'm excited about these. I think a lot of people are.
I think a lot of people are, too, especially coming off of yesterday.
Every day about the vote here in Arizona.
And while the ballot count continues in several key states and right here in Maricopa County, tension is certainly high. You can feel it, especially as demonstrators are rallying outside tabulation centers, and the counting is far from over. Our Carla Navarrete, easy for me to say, live this morning, 100 new cases Thursday. We are seeing a major shift inside Valley schools as more boards are planning to talk about this too at their next meeting. Mark Thompson joining us live right now. Mark, we know cases his church after admitting to being unfaithful in his marriage. ABC's Kenneth Moten has details in today's GMA First Look.
In this morning's
anyway, but we do know that this can quickly change. You can expect those flu numbers to peak in the months to come. The sun, a big girl.
You never go out of
All milk. That's it. You know what? I said yesterday, I feel like I'm usually like, let's take Thanksgiving and then into Christmas, right? One holiday at a time. But this year, I'm like, right?
Yes.
So even the Grinch over here can change. Good old 2020. All right.
Over it yet.
It's 2020, that's why. She's just confused,
I know.
like
It's
everything
kind of
else.
like there's no rules, I guess. But beautiful shot there from downtown Phoenix. We say good morning to you on this Friday. I'm Nick Soletti.
And I'm Kaylee O'Kelly, bundled up and waiting, right, for colder temperatures. Maybe if we think cooler weather, it'll come our way. Let's check in with our Iris Hermosillo for a look at what's going on with that weekend forecast.
And, you know, we don't have to wait too much longer. We've just got to get...
Waiting on tens of thousands of votes to be counted in Maricopa County.
The race for the White House tightening, and the remaining votes could be the deciding factor on who wins Arizona. We do want to show you a look at the latest numbers here to Carla Navarrete live at the Election Tabulation Center. So, Carla, anybody talking about when we might expect another round of these numbers to come public?
Yeah, we do. We do. This morning at 9 o'clock, that is when we're expecting the next batch of results to...
ABC 15's Claudia Rupsich.
As COVID cases continue to rise to alarming levels all around Arizona, we're taking a look at the cases at our schools and how it's impacting our kids' education. Here at Mesa High School, we learned today that the high school switched back to a modified 2-day in-person model, and that's because of the growing number of cases at the school and in the surrounding community. Arizona.
All right, Claudia, thank you. It is 20 minutes before 6. The pandemic hitting millions of people, losing jobs months ago. Unemployment does remain high, but more people are getting back to work. So in about an hour, the October jobs report will be out. Economists are predicting 51,000. With the sound of the engines running and revving, the smell of burning rubber, and the roar of that massive crowd, kind of.
Yeah, the NASCAR Championship weekend finally here, but it is going to be a little bit different than what...
Kaylee.
Go Fish. We have a match to make me want to play some card games this weekend. Thank you very much, Chelsea. All right, it is almost 5:47 here. Social Security scammers, they are back at it again this season. And those who are getting victimized here are seeing their bank accounts emptied. Kendra do instruct cashiers to watch out for this scam in particular because it happens so often. But when a victim won't talk, like she mentioned, it makes it very difficult to do anything about it.
All right, let's talk about that most accurate forecast.